Hello, my name is Margaret Biscoff-Bridges. I am the CFO of Alver Golden Chlorella. My journey started when working in the financial sector and trying to look for more and more sustainable funds and getting more and more frustrated with the fact that banks are not offering the sustainable funds that many people are now looking for. So instead of tackling it from the top, I decided to tackle the problem from the bottom. So I have become myself now a social innovator. So this journey all started with Mine Oran, who is here. Mine is a protein expert, globally recognized. She has studied all the different proteins, from meat to milk to plant and to algae protein. And her dream is really to alleviate this malnutrition that we have globally nowadays and is increasing. So we got together after she had come back from the Global Protein Summit at the White House, where she had been invited as a guest speaker, because she has led teams across Unilever, DuPont and Nestle. And we sat down and had a look at how we could tackle this massive issue. So what we do at Alver Golden Chlorella is we create tasty, high-rich protein foods with microalgae. Microalgae is very high in protein, 63% protein, vitamins, minerals, omegas, and amino acids. So the journey here is making foods out of microalgae golden chlorella. Our vision then is obviously to alleviate this malnutrition crisis that we have, and by making foods that are not only good for you, but are also good for the planet. So we have three major points that we want to tackle. One is health. Yes, we've got a product now which is healthy, it's nutritious. The second one is the sustainability. Microalgae is very easy to grow. This is through fermentation, and the process, the impact that it has is that it requires, on average, 40 times less land, 40 times less water, and 40 times less CO2 emission than you would for any meat protein. So it makes it an extremely sustainable type of food and protein. The third aspect is taste. So we have health, sustainability, taste. Healthy foods and taste are often not necessarily looked at in the same way. So this is our big task. Now, Mine has found this fantastic chlorella, which is a golden chlorella, which means that it is neutral in color and it has a neutral taste, because as we all know, algae is fine in certain foods, but you don't want to eat it with everything. So this one here is something that we can now incorporate into foods. And this is the know-how that we have, is how to make final foods with chlorella, with golden chlorella. So the taste, those are our three different areas, yeah? We've started collaborating with existing restaurants that deal with health foods. So for example, Takinoa, who are based here in Geneva. And working with them with their own recipes, because they've obviously worked very hard on their own recipes, trying to add the chlorella into the recipes. And it's working very well, and they're very happy with it. We are also working with the hotel school in Lausanne to help us develop new products, because we want to have a product range of different products with this golden chlorella in it. So they're working now on, we've got soups and sauces already done, we've got biscuits that are sorted out, and they're going to work now on pasta, making pasta with already the chlorella inside, so it'll be a protein-rich pasta. So our target group are vegans, vegetarians, but also flexitarians, people who want to just reduce their meat intake. But this biggest group of this, and our target then becomes the millennials. Millennials are very keen on making sure they're getting the right nutrition, how they go and they look on the back of packages to see what's it made of, where does it come from, and they're also very, very good at sharing information. Once they've got information, they've found information, they share it around. So we're working purely on digital marketing at the moment, on sharing the information around. We've started crowdfunding. We've been three weeks now into crowdfunding, which seems to be going very well. But we need to scale this up, because so far we have put all the funding in ourselves. We've done all the R&D. We've done all the product development. We launch next week with the product. We'll be at the Vita Foods. That will be our main launch. But now we need to scale it up. We need to make people aware that algae is a protein source, and it is a very, very healthy way to move forward, and a sustainable way that we can now go ahead into the future and reduce this meat consumption that we have. So join us in the food evolution. Any questions?
Yeah. Who is producing now?
We have a supplier. With my knowledge, I know actually who to contact. We have a supplier, and the production is actually done in Bruxelles restaurant.
This is what we're starting with, the actual protein.
Yeah. All of you tasted it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yesterday.
That was the cookies yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday the cookies were.
The cookies?
We had
I
cereal
was not
bars.
there yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Protein bars and soups we had with us yesterday. Yes.
Soups were amazing.
So this is more about modern vegans than protein levels in developing countries? Or do you also plan?
Yes, this is the next step. This is the scaling up. We are actually, both of us have contacts to Red Cross. We are discussing with them special situation in Somalia. We need to find we are just trying to find a way which is actually doesn't ruin us, but at the same time actually help the people in Africa.
Competition?
There's no competition. This is why I stopped my job and came out. And to avoid the competition.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.